are now inside the welding shop, and we're working on some stick welding 7018 using 1/8" rods in the flat position. Today we're going to be mastering the flat position with the 7018, really getting good and keyed in on the 70% rod. I mean on the 7018 rod, so we can understand how to manipulate it and how it works. So that's what we're going to be working on today. I'll be coming in and out showing you some updates of how things are looking on here.
That was horrible. I had burned myself, so I came up.
You can't, yeah, that's all you got. You don't see you look right, that's right.
Just over it.
So you see you got the start down, okay? Go down just a bit, like you want to make it fast. Yeah, that's good, right there. Tilt the rod up just a bit. Yeah. Now, did you see why I said that you had a little bit too much, and when you do, exactly, you had a little bit too much, and when you do, you have an extra splatter. That's how I knew you didn't have the right. You had too much of an angle, but it's still, look at that weight. Yeah, look at that weight. Yeah. Like money. Yeah. Pretty decent. See what I'm saying? When I had you switch it up, so. Just remember when you start there, just keep that same pace. But yeah, that's a good way.
That's pretty much a given up.
Yeah, it's a little dirty. Yeah, it's kind of dirty when you start. So I would want to start here and run on right between the tight area. Okay. And then I start back here.
You said just run on where? Right here?
Right here, right between here.
Okay.
See here?
Yeah.
See where they got that dump, that dip here? So that way when we come back over here and we start back, that yeah, I just really find that out. But you see how you start to get that, and that's smart to do that. Get that in and get it good and clean, and that way when you strike it, it'll fall like it did every time. You see how it wasn't taking you? And then, you know, it got to do with the setting too, so if your machine is not up, amperage ain't up, it'll do that too. Yeah, so it's like a combination of all of it. I got you. What's up? How we looking, bro?
How we looking? Good. Looking good. I believe. I forgot you had said you go in there and the other well and the other spring trigger. So I went back over it. I just finished that last ride out. I fucked up right there.
Nah, see, that's the dirt. Nah, that's why I said with this one, with the 718, you know, it works better when it's clean. That's why I was going to give you the wire brush with the wheel on it with the grinder, so that way you can get a real good clean of the metal and then we keep going. Let me get that for you.
but I went back in that little space. I just finished my last ride out, and then I went back and said that you told me to go into.
That way you can just reroute it. Okay.
And you don't want to put no wear and tear on the wood.
Oh, it's something behind you. Okay. That should be plenty of room enough for you to be able to manipulate it like you want to. Yes, that's how you clean it. But I see you was doing it like this. I watched it the other day. Yeah, do it like this when you clean these, like this, or like this. But you can't clean it like that.
Well, no, yeah, that's how I was trying to
yeah, like this. It's easy if you just hit it from the side. Remember, family, when you're taking this test and you're practicing, cleaning this is next to grinding this. You're always going to have a good clean surface, especially when you're using the 7018 rod. You know, to get the best performance out of that rod, you want to make sure that the metal is clean and your slag and all of that is off of it. So it helps it out for you to be able to make a better weld.
Where should I start now, Joe? Where you want me?
Wherever you feel comfortable with. You think you want to start and start coming back up? Yeah, since you were here, I'll start back here and keep coming up. The goal is, this is your goal before you switch over. When we switch over, we want all of these. You see how you got these inconsistencies here?
Yeah.
We want everything to be like this. See this spot right here?
Yeah.
When you're able to step over for us to go to the next position, you got to have this whole plate looking like this.
Okay.
The front of this plate. Let me show you. Give you an example. Come on, man, like this. Build the plate. See that? Yeah. That's what you want.
Okay.
That's what you want for you go to every position we go to. We want this before we go to the next.
Okay.
That makes sense.
That makes perfect sense.
And it's gonna help you tie in, blend in, everything. You gonna learn the full concept of it before we move to the next level. So let's just start here and go that way. Just keep going up because we can keep building this. That's fine. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
But that's the best thing to do. So when in no rush, just take your time, get your groove, and just remember your first one is kind of like it's like your concrete pretty much. It's gonna be the foundation, and then you're gonna keep building. So take your time when you do this first one, just keep it straight and just keep building. Yeah. And as we go, I'm gonna show you when you do this next one. I'm gonna stop beside you and run one right close to it to make sure you tie it in, so I can really give you an example of the timing. We're gonna do that one, and we'll see how it turns out. What's going on, family? Shout out to STL in the building. Little Rock in the building, my hometown. What's going on now? I appreciate y'all for checking in with us today. Like I say, we teaching my brother some skills. We're actually working on 7018 rods in the flat position. Actually, my young brother Jay here, he have some family in Arkansas, but he's actually from Oakland, California. But we are in Columbus, Georgia right now. See what it look like. We grab my gloves. See what it look like. Good. That's good. Now let me. I'm gonna put the one. Yeah, I'm gonna tie you in to give you an idea, so that way we can go. Give you a good idea of this time. So, come over here while I'm gonna show you exactly how we're gonna do this to tie it in. Ready? Yes, sir. You see how slow I'm going? Yep. So you got to be determined. If you see it ain't tying in good, it's got to be on you to slow down. Okay. Just because you want to go fast don't mean it's not tying in. Yeah, that's right. So you want to look at it, look at everything, the size, you make sure it's tying in, and just take your time. Okay. Cool down some before we hit it. Yes. Cool down. Let it cool down. Yeah. You know how you see it fire red? I'm gonna tell you, dude. When you knock the slag off, before it's cooled down, let it put holes in it. Because it covers it and protects it. Yeah. If you knocking out the protection, you throw an air in it and there pinholes will come in. Yeah. Make sense? Makes sense. But I like to get the wheel and then you start knocking it. And then knock holes in it. Yeah, exactly. Now, you see any holes in mine? Besides when we first started at the beginning? Not one. No, not one. Because I'm taking my time and then I let it cool off. But you see how I wasn't rushing at all. Like, you don't want to rush at all. Like, sometimes I can tell you were still doing good welds, but you see how some of them was fatter, some was smaller. Yeah. That's because you were speeding up. Exactly. Yeah. So, when you come here, go right beside this one that I just did, like right beside it. And just take your time. Because you see it had, remember it had the crevices right here. Yeah. So I had to build that crevice up. So I took my time so that way the weld can kind of build up. And I just took my time. Okay. Just driving. Yeah. Really just hold the steering wheel. The car gonna do itself. It's gonna do what you know what I'm saying? Exactly. I'm in a Tesla right now. It's gonna do its thing. So that's exactly what I want you to do. So try that out. That gave you a real good example. And you see how if you look at the grooves in it, they're pretty much consistent. They ain't like a long one or a short one they can't tie. And that's the same thing you want to do. Just take the time and stay with that consistency, bro. But you got it. You got the beat. It's just everything else built in. Can I still use it? Nah, like you'll be stopping. I get you know, right? Alright, thank you. I wouldn't. That's it right here. Okay. So the only thing that I seen when you started doing your angle, as you got to going, you started changing your angle. You want to, like, when you start like this, you want to have it like this the whole way. You don't want to start like this and then go this. Yeah. Or start like this and then go this. Okay. You see what I'm saying? You was telling me to tilt it, so I didn't know if you was going like that. Nah, yeah. When I say tilt, when you was doing like this, I was like tilted some. Oh, and when you was down too far, I was like tilted back up. I got you. You see what I'm saying? So you want to keep that. So that's how. That's right. Trying to get without moving real fast. Remember I said you was moving too fast and your angle wasn't right? I got you. So you gotta keep it tight. Yeah. Keep it tight. Go slow and make sure it's clean. Now I'm gonna go right beside you. We'll try one again because you just did it. That way we can keep doing exactly. Yeah. See the difference until we actually get it. Damn, I picked up that rod. Let me see another one. I can go ahead and do that. Ready? Yeah. You see how slow I'm going? Yeah. have to work. If you want to go, you gotta take your time, bro. Okay. And that's how I'm not getting no pinhole part. You see how small I'm going? Yeah. It ain't building up because it's place. You gotta think. Every time you put more well, the thing gets bigger and bigger. So we can take one heat. Yeah. So, see how it turns out. That's when I had some hurt.
I need to do a wire wheel every time or just.
Well, we just doing this for practice, but that's what it is. It's already got it dirty here, so you don't have that on there. Don't even worry about that. But you see how right now, you see how those are tight?
Yeah.
You see how that is?
Yeah.
That's what we want. You see that?
Yeah.
We want this all the way up like that. You see how that's tied in like that? Your well, my well. Yeah. So now we want you to come right beside it with the same angle, same 15 degrees, and take your time. Enjoy yourself. Nobody want to have sex fast. No, take your time. You know what I mean? Take your time. Kick your feet up. And let it do what it do.
I got you.
You got it, bro.
I'm gonna finish this one out, this rod right here. And,
What up, Cleveland? Cleveland in the building. Appreciate y'all for checking in with me, man. I really do. We out here, like I said, we're trying to lead by example. Teaching people a trade, turn a trade into a business. Living to be remembered. Welding and hip hop, man. So I appreciate y'all for checking in with me. I'm gonna have to grab my charger here in a minute because my phone is about to die here soon. So we're gonna try to get all the footage we can before my phone actually ends. And we'll be doing some close-ups to show you what we're actually working on and how things are turning out with my brother.
man, went to this on too. I tried to
It looks good. I can tell from the slag though. You know, it's certain things that you can tell just by looking at it.
Yeah.
All right, knock on here. Look at that. Turned out good. You were worried about that. Oh no!
Yeah.
Woo! I gotta show y'all this one, family. The man showing out, man. The man kicking ass and taking names. So we gonna come up and give y'all a close up, so y'all can see what my brother doing here. So that's the pass he's working on. We're gonna zoom down a little bit so y'all can actually see it. That's the pass he just did. Y'all know that's good, pretty well, man. So we're working on the consistency and making sure we tie in and making sure that we can be able to have a consistent well bead plate before we go to the next position, which is going to be horizontal. But we're on flat right now, so that's where we at.
You're right, bro. Right. I feel good, man.
Hey man, keep going. You should feel good. You kicking ass and taking names, man. You doing some. You got Bruce Lee going on in here.
Yeah.
They gonna think we Daniel's son. We waxing on, waxing off in this thing.
Most certainly. I'm gonna finish this. Well, I'm gonna get a new rod.
Like I say, feed back, go with the flow. You good. kind of got you.
I'm
I'm gonna tell you something. Now, family, I think you done caught on. You done caught on to what I was saying.
Yeah.
I can tell no wait till now you get a little bit more comfortable.
Yeah.
Oh, it's kicking in now. Shit, you showing out.
Yeah.
That's a professional wear right there.
Okay.
That's great. Look at it. You got no flaw. It's consistent. See, that's the thing you want to do.
Yeah.
When you look at that, remember we was talking about the throat.
Yeah.
You got the throat is here.
Right.
The center. These are the toes here. You see how that's blend in?
Okay.
Ain't no undercut.
Yeah.
That's a perfect toe.
Okay.
If you got the little jaggers or opening or that crevice I was showing you,
Yeah.
you don't want that. You want it to blend in smooth.
Okay.
And it all goes on your travel speed, your heat, and your
Yeah.
angle. You know what I mean? And your gap.
Yeah.
So right now, you can tell that your gap is good.
Yeah.
Your angle is good and your temperature is good. Because look at the less slag you got. I mean the less BBs you got on your plate.
Exactly.
That makes sense?
Yeah.
Because if your temperature is right and everything is set right, you're gonna have less.
Exactly.
So now just keep running. Look like you're gonna be ready to go to the next pass by the time you get here. Cause we want it consistent. So you see what I'm saying? You already rocking it. I gave you a goal and your ass jumped in there. But that's how it started, bro. I love it, man.
Appreciate you, man. I really do. Let me get to it on this next one.
Man, he appreciate y'all stepping through and checking in with him, man. He's doing wonderful, like for the level he's on. Yeah, can you hear it? You hear it sound like bacon, so you know he's doing good. They say they hear bacon, bro.
Okay, man.
When you hear that bacon, you know you on. And we are burning with a Lincoln 250V. Is what we're working on. So let's go in close before you even top it off. We're gonna go in and check them out. See, you know, you can tell the lock from the slag, family. Look at that. See how that slag just fell off of there like that? He's on it, family. He's on it. So we're gonna let him tighten up his skills and look like we might end up getting to a second position. Yeah, he's doing good, ain't he, bro, man? He's kicking butt, like he's really doing good. So we might end up jumping to the horizontal position doing this session. Because there's no reason to stay on a position if you good to go to the next. How long have you been in school now so far?
Going on this semester, so about, I want to say about 2.5 months, 3 months.
About 3 months. But so you've been in college for 3 months.
Well, no, college as a whole, I was doing computer science at first. That was my first.
Oh no, so you switched it up. Okay, yeah. So how long you been doing the welding? Yeah.
2.5, 3 months, 2.5 months.
2.5 months you've been doing it. Okay, yeah. So just say we've been practicing for about 2 to 4 hours. Between my 4 hours of saying you done been with me and versus you've been in that school for 2.5 months, what's the information level you think you done got from what I done gave you and from what you done received so far there?
If not a little bit more, just the same in 4 hours. Then
wow.
2 months in 4 hours.
Are you seriously?
I wouldn't listen. I ain't gonna lie and put my soul in jeopardy. That's what it is.
That's amazing. And you know, only reason I wanted to say that because we spend so much money paying the system to do things when all it's doing is getting a benefit. Now, I'm not saying that the instructor ain't good, but the way that they got it set up is to make money. You're not really learning nothing. You've been there 2.5 months.
It's slower pace.
Very slow pace.
When that's why I'm glad I'm working with you. You know what I'm saying? Because I might just, I tell them I need I kept my receipt. I need my refund.
He said, man, I feel like I'm being cheated. I got certified.
Get a brown cheeseburger. Y'all gave me a nugget.
But you know what? That's the school, though. That's the system. But until we know better, we can't do better. So, family, y'all see this man saying he's going to college. I guess what the program probably cost you, $4,000 to $6,000.
This for one semester, I think it's like about 11 for one semester, which is 3 months.
So about $1,100 a semester.
Yeah.
So it's about $1,100 a semester, and it's 4 semesters, right?
Yeah.
4 semesters that you spending. So you spending close to $5,000 with books and other stuff you got to have,
and equipment, and yeah.
Now, in your personal opinion, after you now that you done met me,
Yeah.
my courses, I do a 30, 60, and a 90-day course.
Right.
In your personal opinion, do you think you would gain more from my 30, 60, and 90 days than going there for 2 years?
I told you what I'm gonna do. I kept my receipt. They getting they product back. I'm coming.
He said I'm taking the product back.
HogOn University.
That's what I'm talking about, man. The HogOn University in the building. That's what I'm talking about.
Most certainly. Most certainly. Most certainly.
So let's jump back in, man. You know what? Like I said, I never thought of it like that, but I had to ask you because I know that a lot of people are going to school. A lot of people are paying for education, and they're not really getting what they're paying for.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like they really not. All they doing is being some stuff that people can write off.
And it's going. They put you at, like you said before. They put you at a slower pace.
At a very slow pace.
So they teach you stuff that they could teach you the first day in 2 months or 3 months.
You're like,
it's like, hey, y'all could have taught me this at first. Why you know what I'm saying?
Why it take so long?
Yeah.
I can't feed my family on that. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna be going here 2 years, and then I can't get into the field for 2 years. You know
and then you still got to get some hands on.
Exactly.
So you go to college for 2 years, then you still got to get a job to get some hands on experience.
About a year experience, so that's 3 years before I start making some
money.
Kind of money, you know. Yeah.
So all I'm saying is, y'all need to get with me. HogOn University. Make sure you visit the website. I'm about to shout it out real quick. www.HogOnWelding.com. That's www.HogOnWelding.com. Make sure y'all visit it. Check us out, man. Also check us out on Amazon. So for those who want to get some of our gear, get our HogOn with us. We got gear on Amazon. It's HogOn Welding. Just put in t-shirts, hoodies, sweaters, whatever it is. Tank tops. It's going to be summertime. Whatever you need, we got it for you. So we appreciate y'all checking in with us, family. Yeah. Our goal is to sum that whole plate up and see how it looks. So take your time and do that. And if it comes out, we're going to go to the next position.
Okay.
All right. You got it all. You used all that rod. But see, that's what, when you being independent, you a lot. Cause I use all my rods. You know what I mean? I don't throw nothing away because I'm buying a little. So look at that, man. Family, I can't make this up. The man is dropping dimes, about to pick up some thousands. I'm telling you. He's dropping dimes, gonna pick up some thousands because this shit is nice, man. Bro, so now we need one more, and we might do one more here. Okay. We're gonna go and jump to the horizontal. I think you're ready. Alright. I appreciate it. Man, I can't make it up. Hey, you doing the work? I'm just watching.
Yes, sir.
He doing the work, ain't he, family? On my website, I appreciate y'all checking in. It's www.HogOnWelding.com. You can visit the website, and you can actually. What up, going, family? I had a little situation with my phone. I'm about to run in here and get another charger so I can be able to check on everybody. Yes, learn a trade. You got to get one. So I appreciate everybody checking in. I'm finna go get a charger real quick. I want to see everybody comments real fast. And to go be realistic, and I try to so that the people can relate to me when I'm teaching my brothers. I try to be down to earth, use different language that they're familiar with to tie it in with the education, and it kind of makes you learn a lot easier and faster when it's that way. But I think that it's wise that we try to stay on our level, you know what I mean, and try to come to people where they at and then build them up, because it's easy to start from one level and to get you to another level as long as you're willing to learn. Thank you. thank you, sis. Nothing like being hands on. Most definitely, most definitely. I appreciate everybody from checking in with me too. Like I say, that's a shout out to my brother St. Louis, man. I appreciate you from checking in, man. You know I mess with St. Louis. That's where I get my gold from. That's where I go get my teeth done at. That's where my family at. So you know I mess with St. Louis. I'm gonna run in here and get this charge and put you back with my brother. He finna knock out a couple more things. I want to grab this charger before my phone actually goes out on us. Yes, you have to be down to earth where people can relate to your style of teaching, being humble, being able to transfer the information on a basic scale. You ever heard the old saying, if you can make it where a kid can understand it, that's when you're smart. You're not smart if you make things complicated and every time you talk, somebody got to go grab a dictionary because they can't understand what you're saying. You want to make it where even a child can get this concept and take it to another level. So that's all about good, being a good teacher. You know what I mean? How you feel about it? You feel like you ready to go to that next level? Oh yeah, you good.
This is my last one right here.
Yeah, you good. You good, fella. I got to show y'all this plate, man. We're going to proud them. So if y'all would have seen how it started off at first to what it looks like now, you'd have been like, wow, check out this plate, family. It's doing good. Like the man got some nice beads on here, man. Real nice beads. Like I'm really proud of my guy because he was having issues on staying focused with that rod right. But like I would have thought they would have learned in the 2.5 months before I even met them. You know what I'm saying? But they ain't teaching them none of that. So it's more a practical thing. They're trying to give them book knowledge and give them things that they don't even know. Like Christopher Columbus. Like we didn't know what he got going on in his mother booth. Nah, we don't even know them lies. So you good. So what we gonna do is now it's time to you want to stand up or you want to tack it. So we can stand. You can break this, and we can put it horizontal, and we can start working on our horizontal. We put it sideways here. See what I'm talking?
Yeah. I'm gonna hit a couple rods for sure.
Grab from it. Put it up this way.
Yeah.
All right, right here. Sideways.
Right.
Sideways. I'm gonna go in there like this. Look how you doing it. They gotta go in there by that lip, bro.
Oh, okay.
Still doing it all. You ain't getting the cuts in.
Like that.
They gotta go in there. Down, sideways.
Got it.
Now you get it. I'm like, you ain't getting it. Alright, yeah, I'm good. You had gloves on. I ain't gonna say that motherfucker. I know it's fine.
You're burning the gloves.
Exactly.
Burning through them.
So now you see why I got it like this. So now we're in the horizontal. So this position, the only difference it is, you're just doing horizontal.
Right.
And you're not down. You want to do the same thing you just doing. Start here, go there. Start here, go there. Start here, go there.
Gotcha.
And we're going to start from the bottom, we're going to build. When we get done, it's going to look just like this one. Okay. You see what I'm saying? That's the goal.
Can I wire with it real quick?
Yeah. Go on and clean it to get you a good start before you start on this. Leave that, just leave this, hang it over there. Okay. You got a stitch cord over there at all times. Just leave that hanging over there.
I appreciate it.
But you see the concept of it though?
Yeah.
But bro, like, it's unreal where you at right now.
Yeah.
Compared to where we started at. Come on now.
Exactly.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Uh,
I think I messed up.
no, I got to screw me, family. Got a couple with my charger here, so I'm gonna have to maneuver this a little different. Bro, I appreciate you, man, for saying this is some raw, up close, one-on-one learning, man. Cause our goal is to lead by example. Let me see what my brother got here. So you see, so that's what I want you. I want you to do that first one, cause we got gravity with this one. So let me grab my gloves. Okay. I wanted you to do the first one to get you just dive in it. Cause the best way to learn, man, is to just dive in it, man. Yeah. And as you go, like, oh, you know what? Maybe I should have went left and not right. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta dive. And to me, that's how you really get it. So what we're gonna do is, so you see how you did this. Now what you did was, everything was smooth, but you were standing on this end and you got gravity. Yeah. So it's the way you tilting your angle, and you still can travel about that same speed, depends on. But while it's being flat, you ain't got to go real slow. But we ain't got no crevices right here now, so we can kind of get and go. Ready? And always get comfortable. Always try to make sure I ain't got stepping on my lead or nothing like that. I get my arms, make sure you good. That way you ain't got to stop in the middle of your web. You ready? Yeah. Now, I didn't really do nothing different, but just my angle. I did my angle the same, and then by this plate being smooth, you ain't got to go real slow because the plate's already hot. Keep that in mind. So once you see where it's at, just gonna go because the plate already hot. You see what I'm saying? It's already hot, and you ain't got no crevices. You really got the slope, so you just get it start. Make sure you in that groove, and go. I'm gonna do one more. This way you can gotta say it one more time. You ready? Yeah. Now with this, you see how I'm pointing straight in? Yeah. I still got my angle, but I'm straight in. And as tight as I can get it. You see how the slag is dropping? Mm-hmm. Everything is exactly because it's gravity. But when you look at this mix, look at that. Still tied. You see what I'm saying? So you got it from the bottom, from the flat. Now just practice that same thing. So you really ain't switching up too much anything. It's just the angle, you're slowing down, and you're making sure that you're in like this, in straight, and just tipping just a hair. Gotcha. That way, the slag is always running behind you. You're kind of pushing it away. Okay. And that way, we won't get no beat. Because you see, I didn't get no holes nail time on either one of them. Yeah. Let you go. Tell me how you feel about it. Alright. I'm going to change the rod because I don't want to run out. Yeah. Make sure you have enough. How you feel about that one?
Feel good about that one.
That's good?
Last one I feel real good about.
Oh yeah, I can see it from here. I hit the corner and had to stop. I'm
Yeah.
talking, I had to pause for a second.
Yeah.
What boy you doing, man?
Yeah.
I think I need to go up to this college, man. Tell these folks they need to be paying me to help them kids learn something, man. Cause I'm telling you, man, them folks need to quit that shit, man.
As soon as I go home, I'm going
Bro,
on the seat.
look what you doing. Man, take a picture of that. You gotta make sure you can see, get in progress. Show, hey man, I'm going over here on the side taking classes. You gotta show. I'm taking classes on the side while I'm coming here.
Yeah.
I'm getting this money. What's up with it?
I'm gonna run a little bit more.
You good? Whatever you go, you can turn.
Okay.
You
Said
work.
again. What you around 6 o'clock? What's the deal? I know you probably do something. How you doing, man?
Hi,
Hey, I'm good.
I haven't heard from my cousin yet, so I'm trying to see the way how those classes. I don't know if we got those classes. If they postponed it for the group, for the big brother, I don't know. I'm supposed to find out in a minute. I don't think they did though. But I haven't heard no update yet though.
I lay down at the end. I mean, I'm good. Little shit. So.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna have one. I'm holding a little deal the same, but I'm gonna have to get a little bucket to keep me on the side for the deal. Most definitely, I'm gonna get a little pan.
How about
The
this?
10 can. The 10 can. Man, come look at what I'm teaching dude. Come check him out. My baby come check it out. She know what Goodwill is when she see one.
That's good.
She know what it look like. Kicking ass, ain't it?
Take it in, yes, sir.
On
Yeah,
the road.
Yeah, man.
That's what he had me do.
I do the same thing.
Reach
That's how I
outside.
I tell her how to do it.
Yeah.
Sit
Sit on the
down.
bucket and have her run beads
Yeah.
until she got it.
All
Yeah.
day.
And when she got it, she was on the job site burning rocks.
Yes, yeah.
No more.
Okay.
I tied her straight in the field
That's what's up.
and got a bag.
Beautiful, for real, man. This is your hammer and your
Yeah.
brush. So I'm gonna head on down because I do have a meeting at 6:30.
Okay.
Yeah, I got my meeting.
Let's cut everything. Appreciate y'all for checking in with us, family. We gone. Y'all get your hog on and be blessed out there. Right there at the you gotta unplug it
Okay.
on the other side.
I'm gonna clean up though.
Yeah, you gotta unplug it on the other side.
I got you. I'm gonna let it run until I clean up so it won't. So